Hi guys, we are looking for Forex traders just like you to take part in our educational challenge. You can earn while you learn. The goal, the purpose of this educational challenge is for you to become a pro trader and trade capital of up to $500,000. You will be given access to a bespoke indicator that has been developed by expert traders over many years. This indicator makes it easy to identify buying and selling opportunities in the market. So, if you think you've got what it takes to complete this challenge, then click on the link below. Good morning, traders. How are you? Today is Tuesday, the 4th of April, the 4th of the 4th. And as always, guys, we're going to look back at yesterday's trades. We're going to look at today's potential trades, and we're going to look at the important news for today as well. Let's start with yesterday's trades. Before we do, a few things. If you haven't joined our Discord channel yet, join it. Lots of cool things on there. We've also got the VIP Discord now, where you have access to me. You can ask me questions throughout the trading day, and I give you my trade ideas. Next, guys, is what is next? The mentorship program. If you would like to be mentored one-on-one with myself, drop us an email and we'll send you all the details of the mentorship program. And lastly, guys, if you would like to take part in our educational challenge, we give you a bespoke indicator which easily identifies buy and sell opportunities. You learn how to use it and you can earn money while you do. You do have to pay for the challenge, but check it out. Right, I think that's everything, guys. Let's take a look at yesterday's trades. So first and foremost, guys, lots of gap ups, gap downs, made it very difficult to trade. And some of these moves happened before I even awoke. All right, and New Zealand dollar, Canadian dollar was one of those trades. So, you know, we were looking to short this pair, guys. So first of all, if I zoom out a bit, you can see price has been, you know, bouncing off of this blue channel. Okay, so this blue line is resistance. We then zoom in. We also had a head and shoulders pattern that completed. Yeah, as soon as this lows here are broken with this candle here, then the head and shoulders, head, shoulder, then the head and shoulders pattern is complete. And we can expect to go this distance again, all right? But price come down, hit our target before we were even awake, and then has shot back up. Yeah, so it's become difficult to trade, guys. If we drop down to the H1, you can see that. Yeah, we had like lots of pairs yesterday. We had a big gap down. All right, and before we knew it, you know, we were down at our first target. Okay, itchy nose, not picking my nose, itching my nose. All right, and then price had come down and hit our, you know, our 8400 psychological target, and then just shot back up. So yeah, it was difficult to trade. There was this candle, guys, this big red bearish candle coming off the blue resistance level and this grey resistance level. And I spoke about this in my VIP Discord, but I was still reluctant to get into it because of this. Let me show you the H4 candle. Yeah. So that H1 candle just happened after this huge, super bullish H4 candle. So it was difficult to get in on this pair. Yeah, H4, just telling me there were loads of buyers here. If we go back to H1, yeah, that's why I was reluctant to enter any of these candles, really, guys. So yeah, difficult one to trade, guys. I didn't trade it. Maybe you did. Let me know if you did. Next one from yesterday was this. It was pound against the Canadian dollar. And again, similar scenario. But let's start with the day chart. We were looking to short this pair. So we were clearly in an uptrend. Yeah, we've got this price action here, but bang, bang, bang. Clearly in an uptrend. Higher highs, yeah, higher lows. All right, but this grey zone here, up here, that I'm circling very badly, is a very good weekly resistance level. And as you can see, if I zoom in a little bit, ever since price has hit this level, it's just been sellers, guys. Sellers, 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 barely a buyer, sellers. Okay, so we were just trying to follow this, this selling pressure down to this blue line. And again, we hit target, but we hit it whilst we were all in bed, I assume. So yeah, if we drop down to the H1 chart now, and again, we just had this big gap down and hit this target. Okay, price did then come all the way back up to our grey zone that we wanted to enter from. Okay, but again, we didn't really, I mean, this candle is an inside candle of this candle, not bearish enough. This is not bearish enough. This had a bit of a wick, not bearish enough. And look at the H4. Always look at all the time frames, guys. Yeah. Yeah. All of those candles happened after this bullish green candle here. Yeah. And I just do not want to sell a candle like that. And then again, the candle after this candle, this red one is bearish, but it's an inside candle. This is an inside candle of this candle. So it's just telling us price is contracting. Yeah, it doesn't know what to do. So it's going to choose, it's going to ping up here or it's going to ping down here. We don't know yet. Okay. But again, hit target too quickly. Yeah, didn't have an opportunity to get in, stayed out of this pair. Next one, guys, US dollar against the Japanese yen. So let's take a look at this one. On the day chart, guys, I still think shorts are, intact. But basically, guys, yeah, we were looking for, so price has broken down. Okay. So we're still in a downtrend for me, though, because this last high hasn't broken. Okay, hasn't broken here. And we've got this moving average 20, and we've got this grey zone as well. So this double resistance is a good area for me to look for shorts. Okay, and shorts are still on the cards for me. Because if we zoom in, yeah, we had this wick that we were trying to short from yesterday, and then look at this candle. That is very bearish. Okay, so everything is still telling me we have room potentially back down to these lows. If we look at the H1, this is one that was quite frustrating because again, we had this gap up, and then this gap up makes price action difficult to read. So, this is arguably the price action now, and we have to wait for a break of this low. And even when we get a break, we've still got these levels here to consider. And then we did get a break. Okay, but then we're, a million miles away from any support, any area to put our stop loss. If I entered here, I have to put my stop loss at least above here. And then the whole trade doesn't make sense. There's a bit of resistance through here. A bit of support through here. So, yeah, just again, tricky price action. Because of all these gap ups, gap downs, this was tricky price action to read. I was thinking about getting in up here once because prices had held the last high. It wasn't making higher highs. And as we know, guys, this is always a red flag. So, yeah, that's what I was potentially looking at, but I didn't. I wanted a breakdown in structure. When we did get it, we were down here, and then the trade didn't make sense. But to be honest with you guys, if we get a bit of a retrace up here, I might look to short this pair today. The last trade was this, guys. Aussie dollar against the Japanese yen. Start with the day chart. So yeah, this was more of a weekly play. Because for me, we're still in a weekly downtrend. All right, so ever since here, lower lows, lower highs, lower lows, lower highs, lower lows. Okay, so we are still in a downtrend for me. All right, if we look at the day chart now, We also had, you know, price in this downward. I mean, it's very choppy, difficult to find the last high there. But for me, you know, these last highs through here didn't break. And we got this bearish candle. So the idea was to take price back down to this blue line, if not a bit further, guys. All right. And as you can see, that didn't happen. But for me, we still potentially haven't broken the highs. But it didn't happen, guys. And this candle from yesterday is very bullish. Yeah, I wouldn't be looking for shorts today. Yeah, very bullish. So, yeah, let's see what happened on the H1. And again, you know, we were looking for a break of these lows, guys. Yeah, this is why it's important to have your criteria in place, guys. If your criteria isn't met, then don't trade. It's important to know what you're going to do before a trade, before you even do it. Yeah, so, yeah, no plan. Your analysis in the morning is the most important hour, 2 hours of your trading day. So that tells you what you're going to do before you even do it. And for me, guys, if we got a break of this level, retest, you know, we potentially had a trade. But it just didn't happen. Again, we had a gap up, which made things more difficult. But as soon as we get a break here with this candle, we've broken these highs, and we're just not interested, guys. You know, it's all upward momentum. Okay, so, yeah, just no trades, guys, really, because of all these gap ups, gap downs, difficult trading day. Let's hope today is easier. Right, guys, so yeah, let's take a look at today's trades now. Tricky day yesterday, guys, with all the gap ups and gap downs. But if you enjoyed the recap, maybe you learned something, then come join us. Yeah, subscribe to the channel, smash the notification buttons, smash the like button, smash plates on the floor. Let's go crazy. All right, so yeah, join the channel, guys. We'd love to have you. Right, trades for Tuesday, the 4th of April, the 4th of the 4th. Are as follows. Actually, guys, before I start, almost forgot, my editor would kill me. A few things, guys. If you haven't joined the Discord channel yet, come join the Discord channel. The link is in the video description. We've also got VIP Discord now, where I give you my trade ideas. You also have access to me throughout the day. You can ask me questions. We have access to a performance coach. You have exclusive content. There are many things in the VIP Discord. Come join us. Secondly, guys, if you would like to be mentored one-on-one with myself, then drop us an email and we'll send you the details of the mentorship program. And lastly, guys, we've got an educational challenge where we give you a bespoke indicator, which has been designed by expert traders. You learn how to use this indicator and earn money. Okay, you do have to pay for this challenge, but check it out, guys. All the information for all of these things are in the video description. Right, my editor's happy. Let's crack on. So first trade idea for the day is this, is Aussie dollar against the US dollar. The Aussie dollar was like a bazooka, was like a rocket ship. Yeah, there was a real Aussie dollar strength yesterday, yeah, across all of the pairs. So we're just carrying on with some of that strength, all right? And one of them was this, Aussie dollar against the US dollar. So if we look at this structurally, guys, we were in a downtrend. Okay, but there's been a bit of, buying pressure here. We're kind of getting higher highs. Okay, and eventually, guys, we broke these highs with this candle here. So yesterday's candle is super bullish. Let me zoom in a little bit so you can see that. Yeah, so yesterday's candle, guys, has broken out of this grey zone, broken all of these highs in here, and we've got a bullish candle. Okay, so lots of reasons to buy. We've broken out of a downtrend. We've got a bullish daily candle. We've got a bit of room to move into. Okay, if we zoom out a little bit, yeah, this first target is this 6,800 level. Yeah. And then potentially 6,850, guys. All right. So these are the two targets we're looking at. So yeah, buy Aussie dollar, US dollar. If we drop down to the H1 chart, where can we trade from? Well, it's quite a large grey zone. All right. If we go back to the day chart, I mean, this is quite a large grey zone, but price could realistically act anywhere in here, could react anywhere in here. Yeah, we've got this, these, this. So it's a large grey zone, guys, about 50 pips, but I'm keeping it large. Yeah, I don't mind a large grey zone. So, yeah, if we look at the H1, look at that daily candle, kapow, as Batman would say. So a few things can happen, guys. Price retraces into this grey zone. We get a bullish reaction. When I say bullish reaction, guys, I'm looking for a bullish H1 candle, even a bullish H4 candle. They could be candlestick patterns. Yeah, it doesn't really bother me. It's more of a case of a candle that tells me buyers are in control. And I normally combine this with an M15 structure break. If I get these things, I will be buying out of this grey zone, back up to these highs, and potentially, onto one of our higher time frame targets. Because that daily candle is so aggressive, it might not retrace down into here. Okay, so what we could do, I mean, you might get a push off of these last hourly lows here, or price could come down to the moving average 20. But again, I'm looking for the same thing. I'm looking for a bullish reaction. And I explained what I'm looking for in terms of a bullish reaction. And if we get it before the grey zone, again, I'll look to take price back up to here. All right, guys, so Aussie dollar, US dollar, we're looking to buy this pair only if our criteria is met. Only then. Next one, guys, Euro Aussie dollar, more Aussie dollar strength. So we're looking to short this pair. We start with the day chart. Let's start with the weekly chart because I want to show you this important level. So you can see, guys, this level through here on the weekly chart is an important level. Yeah, and we saw a wick last week, and then we're seeing a bit of a reaction off this level currently. Okay, yeah, you can see that there. If we go back to the day chart, what the hell are we seeing? So I'm even seeing, one of the things I love the most in the world. There's a few things I love. If you're new to the channel, I love Gal Gadot, I love football, I love porridge and vodka. Okay, these are the things I love, and I love a box of indecision. So what are we seeing on the daily chart? So we were in an uptrend, and then price has got to this level. Why are we seeing loads of indecision at this level? Well, we've got buyers on the day chart, and then we've got weekly sellers at the resistance level. Hence, we get this. We just get sideways, choppy, disgusting action. So this becomes a box of indecision. Yeah, I talked to all of my traders on the mentorship program about these boxes of indecision. I love them. These are my bread and butter. Once you get a box of indecision like this, price has to go somewhere. It's not going to remain in a box of indecision for the rest of its life. Yeah, nobody is. Humans don't. So you need a winner. Is it buyers or is it sellers? And all we do is wait and let them tell us. And the market has spoken, and sellers have won that battle. All right. So box of indecision at a very important resistance level, a huge candle that breaks out of the box. We're just looking to take this back down to this blue line, or even potentially these last lows here, guys. Let me actually put in this one here. Yeah, so this level here. So that's what we're looking to do, guys. For all those reasons, we're looking to short this pair. And remember, your job as a trader is to gather reasons to trade a pair. If you don't have enough reasons, stay the hell out. But we have enough reasons, okay? So we're looking to short this pair. Potentially it could come back up to here and then back down. So yeah, shorting Euro Aussie dollar. What are we looking for in terms of areas to sell it from? So this is a good area. Yeah, you can see price in this grey zone. would be a very good area to sell from. So if price come up to here, yeah, we got a bearish reaction. I would sell back down to here, close 80%, and then leave 20% to run. Yeah, that's how I roll, guys. If you're new to the channel, I like to secure profit, close 80%, and then let 20% run. So that could happen. Yeah, if it does, brilliant. We get really good value in that grey zone. But again, because of the bearishness of that grey zone, sorry, the bearishness of our daily candle, yeah, price might only react at the moving average 20 and this level through here. This is possible. If we get a bearish reaction here, we could take price lower. Maybe price comes up to this level. Yeah, this psychological level. Yeah, we get a bearish reaction, we can come lower. Okay, my point is it might not make it up to here. Yeah, so we can trade the first bearish reaction that we get. All right, guys, but Euro, Aussie dollar, yeah, more Aussie dollar strength. We're looking to short it. The final trade for today. Before I give you the final trade, guys, if you're enjoying this analysis, come join us. Yeah, subscribe to the channel, smash the notification button and smash that like button, guys. Help support the channel. Come join us. Thank you very much. Merci beaucoup. Gracias. Dankeschön. Many languages that I speak. The last one, guys, is this. US dollar against the Japanese yen. All right, if we go to the day chart now, I spoke about this in my recap. So for me, you know, ever since we broke this low, yeah, we've been in a downtrend. It's been tricky price action to read. But for me, this is the last high. Okay. And price has not broken this last high. Yeah. It's remained at this level. Yeah. There's been no break of this high because these wicks, this wick closes back in, the body of this candle closes below. All right. So we haven't had a break. If I zoom in now, what I also really like about this pair is we're at this grey zone, which is a resistance level, and we're at the moving average 20, which is a dynamic resistance level for me. So like it, like it. And we've had this wick. You know, if we look at these two candles, yeah, the first one we had this wick, which tells me there's sellers sitting in there. And yesterday we had this super bearish candle, which tells me sellers, you know, have taken control of this market. So I think we can still take price back down to these last lows here, even, you know, potentially all the way back down to this, you know, this 130 level. All right. This is actually part of my analysis challenge this week, guys. So if you don't know what the analysis challenge is, check it out on my Discord. Yeah, we get you to predict the closing price of this pair, and then you can win a prize. Exciting. Okay, guys. So yeah, we're looking to short this. If we go down to the H1 now. So we've had a H1 structure break. Yeah. So we was, you know, in a H1 uptrend. We've had this H1 structure break, but then potentially we've had another H1 structure break. Yeah. And these lows didn't break. So yeah, tricky price action to read at the moment, but I'm still looking to short this pair. So first of all, price could come up to this grey zone. It's a grey zone within a grey zone. It's like magic. Yeah. Grey zone within a grey zone. All right. But if price reacts in here, yeah, we need a bearish reaction. I'd look to take price back down to these lows. First of all, I would close 80% and then I'd leave 20% to run. Okay. If that doesn't happen or we don't get a good setup, yeah, then potentially we could just wait for this to these lows to break. So if price comes back down, maybe we get something like this and then bang, we get a break of these lows, potentially a retest. Then we can start shorting it from here as well. All right. So a couple of ways we can short this pairs, guys. But like I say, your analysis at the start of the day and pinpointing where you can sell or where you could buy a pair is so important, guys. Know what you're going to do for that day before you're going to do it. All right. So yeah, US dollar, Japanese yen. I know we can sell it from here or a break of structure here. Okay. All right, guys. So those are the trade ideas for today. Let's take a look at the important news now. So news for Tuesday, the 4th of April. So the big news today is the Australian interest rate decision, guys, and then followed by the interest rate statement. Okay, so yeah, you're probably not up, and it's probably already happened by the time you get up, but at 5:30 London GMT, yeah, we've got the Aussie dollar interest rate decision. So this is obviously going to move the Aussie dollar like a crazy person. But the statement is just makes things just as volatile as well, guys. So yeah, keep an eye out for that. That's really going to move the Aussie dollar. If we carry on down after that, guys, we don't have anything until this at 3 o'clock. We've got job openings, yeah, coming out of the US. So 3-star rating, this could move any US dollar pair. So quite a light news day today, guys. So you are free to trade. Yeah, and guys, if you've enjoyed the vid, I hope you subscribe, like, press some other buttons, join Discord, do some things. All right, and yeah, guys, I hope you've enjoyed it. I'll see you again tomorrow for more of the same.